What's up, guys? This is Dr. Chris Collier. I'm up at Elite Chiropractic and Performance in Chesterfield, Missouri. What I want to go over today are some simple ways for you to stretch and release the adductor muscle group. The adductor, or better known as the groin, comprises a handful of muscles that adduct the leg, which means it takes it from outside to in or closer to midline. Some of the adductor muscles also will flex the hips, some can extend the hips. So you can bias those muscles via different positions during the stretch. So with a self-myofascial release, I tend to use a softball for this muscle group. You can also use a foam roller or a massage stick, just something to get enough pressure in through there to get some results. So I don't know why, but I prefer to release first, then stretch. I don't know if there's any kind of evidence out there to say one's better than the other, but to me it makes a little bit more sense. So whenever I want to get after this muscle group with the release side, I'll go onto my belly in a way, and I hike up my leg almost at like 90 degrees or perpendicular to my spine. And then from there, I'm using my arms and my torso to move my hips and move the ball on the muscles. So I kind of work my way up and down until I find a tighter and more tender area. I find that that's usually closer to the knee on the inside. However, you can have some of that on like the middle of the leg and up closer to the hip. So once I find an area, I just let it relax. And I might hold it for about 30 seconds to a minute. And then once I'm done there, I can move around to different areas. You can also, as you're holding it down onto an area, kind of oscillate or massage in like little circles or strokes like this. Just trying to get some stimulation in the area. So if you use a foam roller, same concept, it's a little more broad, so I don't think it's as effective, but it still helps. Kind of bring the leg down, and then I can really open up, hold, relax. Same concept. So that's the self-releasing side of things. Now, if you want to stretch, I got one position or type of stretch that I think works really well, and you can bias the different muscles that we talked about earlier. So what I'll prefer to do is I get hands and knees and I bring the side or the leg that I'm stretching outwards towards the side, kind of directly straight out. I don't want your hip up too far or too back. So as I'm here, I keep it right in line here. And then the most important thing is your spine and pelvis. So we don't want you to arch your back too much or extend your back too much. So I try to get nice and straight here. From there, I just push back. It's like a hip hinge. So I'm just pushing my butt straight back, keeping everything in position. And I don't have to go too far before I already feel a nice pull and stretch through here. So once I get to that stretch, let the leg relax, and then I hold it for about 30 seconds. You can also work in some mobilizations where I'm just kind of going back, getting a little bit of a stretch here, come forward, come back, nice and control. I don't want ballistic bouncing or anything like that. Now when we want to kind of bias more of the front aspect of these muscles here, same thing, keep spine neutral, and I walk out with my hands like this. It's really important, again, let that leg relax, and I sink in, but I don't want my pelvis to just drop down. I'm just kind of pushing down towards the ground. Walk back out. You can do the same thing as we did on the other version of the stretch. So the adductors are a really tight and overactive muscle group for most people. Now, obviously, we should figure out why they're tight, and there's a lot of things that go into that, like a movement screen and evaluation and whatnot. But at the very least, it's a really easy way to get some results. You'll notice it in your squat or running once you get some tightness resolved on the inner part of the hip. So if you have any questions, please reach out to us. If not, we'll see you on the next video. Thank you.